Hello Virgo, and welcome back to Spectral Readings. My name is Cameron, and this is going to be just a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Whatever you need to know. I'm sure I'll make the title appropriate for it, so you probably already know. But anyway, if you like the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need a personal reading, just go to my website, spectralreadings.com, and you can fill out the stuff there to book one, see all the prices and stuff. But anyway, Virgo, I hope you like the decking of the halls that started. It's winter here. I know it's not winter everywhere, but it's cold out and I like the winter season, so that's what I'm doing over here. And anyway, oh, also something that's really cool about the decorations that I bought and that I bought for the spooky season as well is I just take it straight out of my donations. So it's literally you guys, you know who you are, who are buying the decorations, and there will be a Christmas tree. Spoiler alert. But anyway, Virgo, what do you need to know? Starting with the Animal Oracle deck. What is this? I see you crunching numbers a bit. And it's not like you're making ends meet necessarily, but you're crunching numbers to see what's possible. You're planning ahead. You might be wanting to make a change. Like you've waited long enough, you've been good long enough, you know. Planning some sort of an escape, perhaps. But just shaking things up. It's almost... And also, this is interesting. I see somebody betting on a horse. That could be metaphoric. That could be literal. It's like you want to see results and you're taking a chance. Okay. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Here it is. Bison. Abundance, success, personal power. That's you. You are being guided to be flexible. Go with the flow and allow things to happen rather than force them. Universal opportunities are stacked around you. Center yourself and resonate with your core values, and you will reap many rewards. Listen to yourself, but if something comes up when you're in the middle of something, take a deep breath, take care of that, and then get back to your business. That's what that's telling me. But just like you have this abundance and success and personal power of a bison. Remember, they used to be very plentiful around these parts, North America. They ruled the land, and they just had everything that they needed, and that's you. And I'll leave it at that. You know, I hope you're not going to be hunted. So of course, protect yourself. Okay, no, I'm not getting into the tarot yet. I want to give you oracle guidance. Oracle, what's up? What was that about basketball? Unlikely. There might be something that you're like getting good at that's like fun for you. You know, when you first start playing the sport or something, you might not be very good at it. You might not make any baskets, metaphorically. But once you get the swing of it, it's very satisfying. What else? Talking about you, people are talking about you, something like that. Maybe you've caught somebody's eye. Peace. You know, you might not realize the amount of people who remember you throughout life. I was just reminded of something that I was watching about somebody who like went to their high school reunion and did some sort of performance art thing instead of actually go themselves. Because he didn't realize how many people actually cared about him, but it turned out that they did, so he ended up like going to himself. But anyway, the point is, you don't realize how many people like think about you. You don't realize how positive the relationships are, that the web that you've woven going through life. You don't realize like how many good things have come your way. Sometimes if you're a bit too bullheaded, you don't necessarily realize if you're too particular. But peace is the card. Number 2, 3. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. That is awesome. If you've been worried about anything, if you've been stressed out, I saw somebody like putting ends together, not making ends meet. I said it better before, but just crunching numbers, you know? You've done enough work and everything is going to be very good, I think, for the end of the month, so you don't have to stress about that. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is being provided for you. So just smile. That's the universe wants to see you smile. It's like if you give a kid a gift and they're just like, you know, thanks. Are you gonna keep giving the kid a gift? Probably not, you know, but the universe wants to see you happy and grateful. Looks like I'm giving you a Kipper card next. Let's see if I can get a bit of a story coming through here. These cards are particular. They don't like to be upside down. Okay. What is it the Virgo needs to know? What are you telling me? Something to do with the number 3. And I think it's because I'm giving you 3 cards. Virgo. Change. Toil and labor again. Is this every day that you get the same card? Interesting. This is a bit many, but we'll do it. Okay, so first is change. Something comes in. Seeing the fruits of your labor, for sure. Especially with toil and labor next to it. It's like you've been on the grind about something, you know? Every day is the same kind of thing. Toil and labor. You go home and you don't have much to show for the work you've done. At least in regards to things you actually treasure. You know, you might treasure something more than money. Family room. Thoughts. Sudden wealth. A changing energy. And thoughts coming in while you're home and just vibing. That will... It's like you know what horse to bet on when you're just sitting down in your house, considering things metaphorically. Sometimes I say things very specific and like betting on a horse or something, and someone will go straight to the comments and be like, well, this reading isn't for me because I don't bet on horses, you know. It's a metaphor. You realize what you need to do. When you're just sitting at home, you need to allow yourself to take a break from this toil and labor a bit, to have time for yourself. If you're just always running around bustling, doing one thing, and then doing another thing, and then doing the next thing, going about your days, there will be some sort of a break. Some sort of a break here with change. If you are in the workforce, maybe you get a few days off. Or some sort of a change, like you'll be working from home instead. especially with this family room card here, you know, you're going to be spending some time home instead of toiling and laboring. And that's when you will start to have these ideas that bring you sudden wealth. Romance Angels card. No, that's not it. Tarot. This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. A necklace. It's smoky quartz with, gosh, I should study up on my gem shapes, but what are those, like, opal shaped? See, I really don't know. Teardrop, kind of? It's a little glamorous, but I really want to say it's like smoky quartz or it's glass, and it's something you inherited. And I think the significance of this message would be, you might want to change things up and dress up a bit. If you have an heirloom necklace, you might want to wear it. I know I personally, I wear a lot of the same jewelry, but maybe I will take that message for myself as well. I am a Virgo sun, for those of you who don't know, and I intentionally, specifically make sure that I'm not just reading for myself on camera, but I do go back sometimes and take some of the messages. Four of Cups with Eight of Swords. Here you are needing to make a choice, but also it's like you're trapped and you're not seeing something clearly. Here with the Eight of Swords, you have a blindfold. See that? It's not necessarily like you're bound too tight to escape. You just can't see your way out. But the message here is that you need to meditate, so you can have that thought that comes to you, so you can make that choice. That's the Four of Cups, and it's this thoughts card, and it will bring you this sudden wealth. But you have this toil and labor energy with you. Certainly, and this is for like every single Virgo apparently in the world, because multiple readings consecutively I've gotten the same exact card for you, and I shuffle. Get your things in order, whatever this toil and labor thing is. Plan ahead. You know, if you spend all of your day cooking or something like that, make some meals that last for a couple of days so you can go back for leftovers and not be like doing the same thing every day where you're just using up all of your time. Especially because this Eight of Swords, how she's blindfolded, it's like you're stuck in a way and you don't even realize it. Think about the time that you spend doing something that absolutely does not serve you, that's just toil and labor. Like, if you do something where you spend like a couple hours doing it a day, or even like an hour doing it every day, but you gain nothing from it. I see some of you playing like a mobile game. But that might be like your only solace, and you know, I can't knock you for that. But if you do something that just makes you feel frustrated, like when you think about it, like, oh my gosh, it would be so much better if I didn't have to do that every single day. You know, some sort of a change has to come in where you can step away from this toil and labor and just step into the energy of peace. Because like, the truth is, you don't have to be doing whatever this is. You're abundant, you're the bison. You have this peace, this personal power, and this everything that you need is yours, and you can kind of just chill and relax. You know, you don't have to be go all the time every day. You need to spend some time in your family room with your thoughts so you can acquire this sudden wealth. It will come to you in an idea. And what else? We're gonna do some tarot. I say that because this is like my #1 deck. It was my first deck, actually. I don't know if I've told you that before. This is Greek mythology deck. I think one just almost flipped, but didn't. You know, they say that your first tarot deck needs to be a gift. That's not true. You don't have to wait for somebody to buy you anything. Especially if you don't know anybody. You know, like an exercise that's very good is, imagine you're like in the desert, right? But you have a problem. How would you solve that problem if you had absolutely nothing at your disposal, you know? And the point of that exercise is that you never have nothing. Like, you could draw a rune in the sand. You could just straight up write a message, you know? Draw like whatever it is that you need to find. Those kinds of things. You could tune into the earth there, you know, you can meditate. There's so much you can do even with nothing. And that's how anybody can accomplish something, is by realizing that they can make something out of nothing. Not everybody can do it, you know, not everybody is cut out for this world. Not everybody can be thrown out of a window and land, right? But it's possible. 5 of Swords is the card that came out. And, you know, those are the kinds of things that the 5 of Swords actually would tell you. Look at them. Queen of Swords came out as well. But, you know, she came out in reverse. And I don't usually read cards in reverse, in general. Because usually I look at context more than a card's positioning, but sometimes I do. Anyway, this is just really strengthening the message that you're emotionally involved in something, fixing something for someone, right? Emotionally invested, but really it's not serving you. Is there somebody in your life who it's like you're constantly walking on eggshells or walking on ice, thin ice, you know, trying not to hurt their feelings, you know, trying to seem okay to them, right? If you're playing games like that with people, they're playing games like that with you. You can't win in a situation like that. So the message here is that you need to be more careful about like who you give your heart to. Of course, I give my heart to every single Virgo in the world every day, but I protect myself, you know, and I take care of myself. You need to listen to your guides. It's like if you're getting the same message from your guides, or you just, you know something all of the time, but you never listen, you say, like, that's not for me. You say, oh, I can push that off because I'm strong enough. I've said this before. It's like, if you see a red flag and you go at it like a bull, you know, like, I can handle that, I can take that. You know, it's not a challenge, you know, it's something that you need to adhere to. You really need to step away from the fight. You need to step away from the fight and take care of yourself. That's the message. And that's all of the messages. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everything goes well for you. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It's honestly thrilling to me that I can post a video and tens of people will like it and hundreds possibly of people will watch it. When I first started this channel, my goodness, I was reading for every sign of the zodiac, and sometimes I'd post a video and like nobody would watch it or like it. You know, that's how YouTube works until you figure out what YouTube wants you to do. It's like the algorithm is different for everybody. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I wish you the best, and I will see you next time.